Alright, this is for the chapter 10 review. The first one says name a tangent. Remember, a tangent line touches the circle one time. The only one that touches the circle one time is line CE. You see it touches it at point C. So D was the correct answer. Okay, this one says name a chord that is not a diameter. So remember, the diameter goes through the center of a circle. So like if I said AB, that would be the diameter. And then since they asked for a chord that doesn't do that, it would have to be CB. Okay, and I don't mean the arrows because the arrows makes it a secant. So notice that CB does not have arrows. It starts at C and ends at B. So H would be my correct answer. Here it says name a secant. The secant, remember, has to have arrows. Okay, so A is not one, B is not one, and it has to touch the circle twice. CE, remember, only touches the circle once, so it's a tangent. CB touches the circle twice, so it's a secant. Number 4 asked you for the circumference. The circumference of a steering wheel of a circle is 20 pi inches. What is the radius? So circumference is C equals 2 pi R. And they told you that the circumference was 20 pi equals 2 pi R. So to get the radius by itself, I would divide by 2 pi. Divide by 2 pi. So I'd be left with 10 equals the radius.
What does it mean, a curve?
Okay, this one asks you to find the measure of GH. The measure. Remember, the measure of the arc would equal the measure of the central angle. So I want to say these vertical angles, but I'm not totally sure. So I'm going to do something else since I'm not totally sure. All right, so this is 90. This is 20. So this is half of my circle here. So I can do 180 minus 90 and minus 20. So that would leave me with 70. So this one is 70. Then right here, yeah, these two would be vertical angles. Because then right here from I to H, that's half of my circle again. So 70 minus 180 would give me 110 here. And then from E to G is half my circle. So 180 minus 110 would give me 70 again. Okay. So C is the correct answer. Okay, number 6. Okay, number 6. Okay, it tells you that it's circle T. And that, okay, so circle T. And they tell you that points G and H lie on circle T. That TH is 8 meters. And the measure of angle GTH is 45 degrees. So GTH is 45 degrees. And TH is 8 meters. It asks us to find the length. So the length of an arc is 2 pi R M over 360. And my radius is 8. And my M would be 45. Okay, so I put that all in the calculator. 2 pi times 8, 45 divided by 360, and gave me 6.28, which is this. Okay, number 7, circle X. Alright, then chords AB and CD are congruent, and AB is 9 units away from X. So AB and CD are congruent, and AB is 9 units away from X. If they are congruent, like this chord is equal to this chord, then they have to be equal distance from the center. So this one's also 9 units away from X. B is the correct answer. Alright, on number 8, it tells you to find and determine AB. So, really, since I have a right triangle, if I find this length here, this length would be equal to this one. So, since they gave me this angle was 30, this would be my opposite. This would be my adjacent. So, I'm going to use tangent. 30 equals 4 over adjacent. And I think this isn't... The review sheet is a little harder than the test. So if you can do the review sheet, then you should be great for the test. So since the x is on the bottom, that means I'm going to divide. So I have 4 divided by 10, 30. I got to change my mode because I'm in the radian. So they gave me 6.92. 6.92. None of these answers look like that. So let me see, 4 square root of 2. No, 8 square root. 8 square root of 3. Oh, but I'm tripping. 6.92 is just half of it. I need the whole line. So 6.92 times 2 gives me that 13 point something. So that is H is the correct answer. Number 9, this is an inscribed angle. I know it's an inscribed angle because it goes all the way to the edge to make the vertex is at the edge of the circle and not at the center of the circle. So that means that the angle is half of the arc. So I'm gonna do the 72 times 2, which will give me 144. Okay, I'm gonna draw this picture. Hold on. Okay, they took me a second. I had to make sure I did what they said. They told me that JK was my diameter, so it had to come through here, and then I had to make sure I had an L. So then they told me that arc JL is 130. And since this is my diameter, this arc is gonna be 180. So if I do since the whole circle equals 360, and I subtract 360, 130, and 180, so that leaves me with 50.
Is it okay if I can bring the project on?
No. So this is my arc, which is 50. So this is they're asking me for angle KJL. KJL is this one, which is half of this, because it's an inscribed angle again. So half of 50 will give me 25. Okay, if DE, EF, and FD are tangent to circle A, find EF. So this piece would be 2. This piece would be 4 over here. And 4 minus 9 would give me 5 here. So this would be 5. So this whole segment EF would be 7. If AB is tangent to circle P at B, find the measure of angle 1. Okay, so this is this arc, which would equal half. Move. Which would equal double this circle. I mean, double this angle. So I would do 86 times 2 to get 172. Alright, so on this one, I didn't need to figure out this angle. What I needed to do was, since the whole circle is 360 and I only have 2 arcs, I have an arc from here to here and I have an arc from here to here. I did 360 minus 86 to get this arc, which gave me 274. So then I did half of 274 to get this angle for angle 1, and that gave me 137.